Alrighty, it is time for Maximilian Pegasus, and he is going up against none other than Lumis and Umbra. I was live streaming not too long ago, and I did see one last message that came through just as I hit the live stream off button from Sukowski. Don't forget the mystical shine ball. That's for the agent deck, which is like the agent, and then it's got all the planets of Earth's solar system. Haven't used that in a deck before, but quite keen to. So Pegasus has... Ooh. Man, that is not a good starting hand from Pegasus. He cannot make a move. And that is going to be really the weakness of Pegasus's deck for pretty much his whole run. He's going to be so prone to bricking like this, which is a bit of a shame, but it is the way the Toon deck is. It is a very risky deck to use. I am starting to flick to comments as Toon Gemini Elf. Another weakness with Pegasus's deck is that it relies so much on Toon World being on the field. When Toon World is not on the field, it's very, very obvious. So... Alright, there's... Alright, Lumis and Umbra have gone defensive. There's Toon Mermaid. So Pegasus won't be able to attack directly, but can start doing some damage to Lumis and Umbra. Oh, negate attack, so that's going to end Pegasus's battle phase. He's still in a bit of trouble here, Pegasus. Alright. Pull up comments as well. Pegasus goes with a face down. Oh, Nuvia the Wicked. Oh, it's only at 1800. Oh, was that a mistake from Lumis and Umbra? Alright, Mecha Jason says, okay, I'm pretty sure we can all agree Pegasus is going to win. He's not going to have any problems until he hits my... Also, when are we getting the Bandit Keith Battle City? Bandit Keith's Battle City one is one that was tossed up between this one and Pegasus. Bandit Keith's one is going to be coming probably after this. As... Oh, Mask of Weakness! Oh, did Pegasus get baited in? Oh, that is such a... Not gonna lie, that's a creative move from Lumis and Umbra. Bait a mistake to get the opponent to attack. That is actually really clever. It's a bit dirty, but it's clever. There goes Toon Gear Golem, and it is a Sangan. Wow. Only 1,000 attack, but it's not looking good for Pegasus on this one. And... Oh, Mars Sorcerer! Pegasus has the Toon version of that. However, Pegasus is going to lose a random card from his hand, but it's not really going to matter because, like... Oh no, it draws. Crimson Maelstrom says, time for the Toons to shine. Show us what you can do, you cartoon crazies. Not gonna lie, I really like the Toons. They're really clever. They're really how would you call them? They're like the devious nature as this is. Look at this hand for Pegasus. Well, that's an absolute shocker. Pegasus might as well just surrender. All right. SCH292 says maybe reload or magical mallet might be able to solve his brick cans. That's actually not a bad shout. That is not a bad shout at all. I will note that down actually. And unless... well, Pegasus can't do anything. He has... That may be one of the worst hands that Pegasus could have drawn, and, well, he's got to win 2 in a row now against Lumis and Umbra, who aren't, like, they're not difficult competition, so Pegasus could get back into this. Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and Lumis and Umbra are going first this time. Moon Wolfie says, other than losing the second match to Slifer, I imagine Pegasus won't have too much trouble with strings. Lumis, Umbra, Seeker, Marek, Ishizu's main monsters are Kelbeck and Mudora, Yugi, Maya, Bakura, Mako, Odeon could be wildcards. Kaiba and Arcana could give him the most trouble. Well, if Pegasus draws hands like he did in the last game, Pegasus is going to have a very tough time winning a lot of games. So, alright, Lumis and Umbra here have started off with Bazoo, the Soul Eater, but this time Pegasus has got a much better hand. And, that Toon's Cyber Dragon as well, that's a great card for an opening hand. He's also got Mimicat, he's also got Comic Hand. I forget what that does. Oh, it's just snatched Bazoo the Soul Eater. I need the cursor to go back over Comic Hand. So it steals... Toon Cyber Dragon can't attack. The cursor's moved again. Alright, what has Lumis and Umbra got in response? They are throwing down the third. It's now 4 and... Oh my word. There are 5 spell and trap cards down for Lumis and Umbra. So it looks like this time Lumis and Umbra have bricked. And... Oh, Mask of Restrict. Neither player contribute. Huh. That's actually going to block some of Pegasus's good tunes from getting to the field. However, it would appear that Lumis and Umbra are not able to block the attacks. Oh, it's a bit of a lackluster match. Alright, Cascade Hairstone says, can we get an all-villains tournament? That's actually a good idea. I'd enjoy that. So yeah, I'd definitely be keen to do that. All-villains tournament at some stage. There's Senju of 1,000 Hands. That can pull a ritual. And there it is, the Masked Beast, but... And, oh, Dark Core. Oh, yeet, there goes the Masked Beast. Oh, what's that? I think Lumis and Umbra are just flipping cards just to try to show us what they've got because they must... Well, why did it target itself with Dark Core? Unless Toon Kingdom is protecting the Toon monsters or something. I'm not 100% sure. There's Mimicat. I didn't read the full effect on that. It was the cursor was on only for like a brief second. I think Toon Kingdom might protect cards from being destroyed by card effects and stuff. Anyway, Pegasus has won this second match, and we will go to a tiebreaker, which is... I mean, if Pegasus doesn't brick his hand, he will probably win most of the time. Torrin Johnson, it took a couple of months, but I finally caught up on all your duel videos. Wow, damn, that would have taken a while because we did a It was about 120 duels per season. But oh, thanks for checking out all the old stuff as well. I appreciate the channel. I'm thinking of getting this game on PC, but wanted to know if it is worth it. Can I make my own decks and play against a computer? Yes, there is a story mode on this game where you can play against AI from pretty much all of the arcs. So it's actually quite in depth. It's actually Legacy of the Duelist is actually a really good game. It's a bit dated. It is missing like a few more modern cards. I think it stopped getting new cards from like 2019 onwards or something like that. But no, it's still very much worth getting. Although it's not cross-platform, so that's kind of where its letdown is. But if you can find a copy of it, it's relatively cheap now. I mean, its prices come down a lot. I think you may need DLC to get everything. I've actually got this as like a physical game, and it just had the whole lot as Toon Cyber Dragon comes to the field. And Pegasus has just set Toon Masked Sorcerer. Toon Cyber Dragon can't attack the turn it's summoned. But to answer your question, yes, you can just make your own decks and just play against the computer, if that's what you wanted to get the game for. Okay, Lumis and Umbra have played. Mask of Dispel takes 500 points of... Oh, yeah, I remember that card. It's quite a good one as well. So Pegasus will lose 500 life points per... Oh, it'll be Lumis and Umbra standby phases, Toon Briefcase. So Sangam went to defense mode. That will... Well, it may have been a mistake for Lumis and Umbra to put it... I mean, Sangan's still got 2000 attack. Toon Masked Sorcerer has just been summoned, and that can't attack on the turn it's summoned either. That's where the Toon monsters really do fall apart a little bit. Emperor Pikachu says, great start Pegasus, fitting how he ended it with Slifer. That was a bit of a brutal finish actually, with Pegasus stealing Slifer and then using it against his opponent. So, oh, I missed one. Alejandro Fernandez, this should be fun. While Toons can be strong in this era, we just saw one of their major flaws. If Pegasus bricks or Toon gets removed consistently, he's literally a sitting duck. Can't wait to see how far he can go. And that again is the power of Toon Kingdom. If Pegasus is attacked, he can throw cards from his deck out of play and just negate the attack. It makes him very difficult to attack. Pegasus plays Mimicat. He's just taken reload and just checking if there's any more comments. No, I think that's all. Oh no, there is one other. I think that's pronounced as How. It's J-A-O as it starts. Xiao Honaxa says, that might be the only time in my life, in any format, that I've seen a triple discard from a Hyro's Shadow Scout. That was for the Rebecca and Esperoba matchup. That's a past throwback one as well. Oh, there we go. Pegasus decides to activate reload now. Oh, that's funny. Pegasus has just drawn like, well, Lumis and Umbra couldn't spend the cost to keep their card on the field, so Sangan has lost its attack points. Oh no, it gets it back. It will actually be able to gain its 1,000 attack points again. But still, it's at 2,000 and it can't do anything because it's going to attack. Pegasus, there you go, it's just going to activate Toon Kingdom and just send another card out of play. What cards have been sent out of play? He's probably not going to look. I wish he would and give us a reveal. Either way, I think this may be the last turn for Lumis and Umbra because Pegasus can just attack directly. Or be mean and use Pegasus's, Lumis and Umbra's own against him. Well, we don't know what the 5 cards were. But Lumis and Umbra have been beaten. Pegasus had a little bit of a run. If he drew a really bad hand in that first game, but he got it done on the next 2. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I probably will go live again at some point very soon as well. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.